Hi guys, Ancient Warrior here. Welcome back to Prepping USA. I got my notes here tonight. We're going to, it's a slow night at work, so I thought I'd do a couple of videos. I had a lady ask me yesterday about, she said, Ancient, do you think it's time to start prepping? I'm trying to adjust everything. And I looked at her and I said, did you have any problem finding anything since the 1st of March? And she said, well, yeah, everything. And I said, it's time to start prepping. Folks, we're going to talk in another video about some of the things that, unfortunately, is going to be coming. You can't do what we've done, shutting down the national economy, without repercussions. Right now we have meatpacking plants right here in the Amarillo area shutting down. Well, actually they're not totally shutting down, but they're cutting help back and trying to get to the point to where they're reducing the infection rate. I never thought I'd be hearing this, because generally the U.S. meat processing system is probably one of the best. But we've been stupid over the last 20 years, and we're allowing things to go on. So, if you're living through this and you're not a prepper, here's my suggestion to you. Go down to Wally World, go to Costco, go to Sam's, whatever you have in your area, and buy the biggest amount of pinto beans you can. Buy the biggest amount of rice you can. Buy the biggest amount of dried potatoes, dried foods. Get you some 5-gallon buckets and start filling them up. Go to the dollar store. Buy all the spices you can get your hands on. Because anything you can't use, folks, you can trade. Because that's one of the things most people forget to buy is spices. Then, folks, we're going to talk about, here pretty soon, we're going to talk about the 3 or 4 pieces of equipment that every prepper should have, bar none. But that's for another video. Then, folks, get out and start finding, get you a garden started. Now it's getting long in the season now, so in the next 45 days you better have a garden in the ground, or hay bale, straw bales, or however you're going to plant it. Because you better be planting some things, because I'm telling you that the food supply may not be damaged right now. May not be damaged for 6 months or a year. But past that, it's going to be damaged. Folks, we're going to pay the piper on this one. And these government officials who think we're not, they keep jacking what we owe up and sending you a $1,200 check or a $3,400 check or whatever it is you got. Local friend of mine locally here, he and his wife have 4 kids, and they filed the paperwork and got $2,000 for just kids alone. And then they got $3,400. They got $5,400. Yeah. I know they got a few more people, a few more mouths to feed, but you know, it's like I told him, he wouldn't be in as bad a shape as if he would have been a prepper. But folks, now is the time to start doing this stuff. Start learning how to garden. If you can get a few chickens and put them in your backyard, that's a good idea. Rabbits. Find the rabbits. Just have to keep them in the winter in a warm environment, and in the summer in a cool environment, because they tend to get sick easily. Then get your children used to the fact that maybe someday you're not going to have internet, cable, or any of that other fun stuff. Now, am I a doomsayer? Nah. I'm just looking at reality. And I'm still pissed at government officials who started saying how bad this was going to be and how things were going to collapse. And they were praying that it would collapse so that you wouldn't see the deceitful attitudes and the things they've done wrong. So, with that being said, I'm the Ancient Warrior. And remember, it's better to have and not need than to need and not have. Have a blessed day.